Hello and welcome to Anglia Car Auctions. You join me here on the second day of viewing. It's Friday, we're all geared up for the weekend sale and we've got some fantastic cars and bikes to show you. Now I thought I'd give you a little preview of some of the lots that have been gaining interest online. What's great is on the sale room we can see what's been catching the eyes of you guys at home. And we start with this lovely little Yamaha RD 350. Now we've had some great results on RDs recently through Anglia Car Auctions, and I think from that we've had more inquiries, more consignments to us, so it's always nice to see. But RDs are popular. In sort of recent years they've gained quite a bit more interest than they had historically. This one entered no reserve. It's quite an interesting project for someone. It's been sat for a few years. It was originally UK registered in 81, then went over to Ireland, now needs UK registering again, so just bearing that in mind when looking to bid. But you've got some invoices, MOT certificates. Obviously you'll require an over to do it, but an interesting project, and I say it's the most watched item in the auction, so really interesting to see. But we're now going to go on and have a look at the next item. Now, for the second vehicle, we have this Porsche 928. This one's been gaining a lot of interest, had quite a few phone calls on it as well. It's 1985 928 S2 automatic. Now what's interesting about this one, it's been family owned from new. A guy was telling me actually that the stripes you see fitted on here were actually fitted by Porsche themselves, by the dealer, and that was under the owner's request. They quite like the martini colours, so I think that's sort of what they were going for, but that's really great to see. And Guy was also telling me about the stories. The vendor remembers being in the car. I think they had a broken ankle or something. Remember being sat in the back of it when it was new. And it's one of those things, we love to hear the stories, and it's always interesting to see the background behind some of these cars. Again, if some of these cars could talk, they would have some amazing stories. But lots of interest online. We've guided it 6 to 8. Again, with this one, it will need registering, so you have got the process of doing that, which just you will need to bear in mind. Again, something just to factor in, but a really interesting lot, a good project for someone. It's complete, it's all here. Looks a nice example. It's solid as well, seals all look good. Now the manuals of these are making crazy money, and I think the automatics have followed up from that, so really nice to see, and we'll see how it does on the day. Now the third vehicle that's been gaining a lot of interest is this 1983 Ford Capri 2 Litre S. What's exciting about this one as well, it's entered no reserve, so we like a no reserve car here at ACA, and I think this one will really gain some attention. What's interesting, I was just reading through the blurb on this one, so it's 4 registered keepers, but the first 3 were members of the same family, so always nice to see. Looking inside, interior looks really good. Dale, if you can just have a pan on there, look at those seats. It's so of the era. Capris are always popular. I say it's the nostalgia, it's what people remember. But no reserve entry, and I think this one will gain some interest. Now the fourth vehicle we have is this Bentley Mark 6 Estate. Now you're probably looking at it and you're wondering, what exactly is it? Well, it's a Mark 6 Bentley, so it's 47 a year. It would have started life as a standard steel saloon. It's 4.25 litre, and at the time had a shooting brake conversion. Now we've done a bit of digging. Unfortunately we can't find exactly who did the conversion, who the coach worker was, but we have had a look, and there are sort of similar ones out there. This one has the amount of phone calls I've had on this, it's been non-stop. Really exciting to see. The guide on this one really keenly guided, £5,000 to £7,000. I think on the sale room online we've already beat that as the estimate. If I had to place my bets, I'm going to say possibly 10. What do you think? Now the fifth vehicle we have that again has been gaining lots of interest, this Robin Hood. It's 1999. It came really early to us here at ACA. It was one of the first vehicles here actually, and I remember when it arrived to us how surprised I was, pleasantly surprised, just as the condition. It's been sat a few years. It will require some mechanical recommissioning. I think the vendor believes fuel system will need cleaning out. It's been sat around 12 years, but what a great starting basis as a project. It's all there, it's all complete, really looks the part. you can imagine having some fun on a track day with this. Again, it's entered no reserve, so who knows where it's going to end up, but quite an interesting one. We've got some really good projects, and remember, this is just only a brief snapshot of what's been popular online. Again, we've had lots of calls, lots of interest elsewhere, so it's not to say that nothing else could do better, in fact, but this is just what we've seen at the moment on the Friday that's been gaining people's interest online. Now, if you want to register to bid, you can do it again online through the sale room, through our website. You can also do a telephone or commission bid, so there's a few options. Of course, you can be here in the room, which we always love to see. We like to see a really good crowd, and between both days we do get that, so it's really nice to see all of you as well. But if you have any questions, any concerns, any queries on any of the cars, feel free to give us a call. We'd be pleased to help. The guys and girls have been really busy in the office, so any problems, any questions, just give us a call, and we'll be pleased to see you on the 24th and 25th of August. Thank you.